Morning, everybody. It is Sunday, September 4th, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm on a Walgreens run for the wife. She got into some kind of insect that's got some itches, so I got to get some Benadryl, waiting for them to open up over here. Wanted to touch on the Biden speech and what it means, at least to my understanding. And in front of America, in front of America's birthplace, shrouded in black and red lights, with a Marine Century Guard behind him. He declared war on the MAGA Republicans. But as you heard him say, not all Republicans are MAGA Republicans. And what this does is this opens the door and forces Republicans, at least politicians, to either vote with the Democrats, show no resistance to the Democrats, because that is actually described as crossing the aisle. Whereas the persons who voted the Republican in the party into their position describe that person as a rhino. So what does this mean? This means that either Joe Biden just told the Republican Party to either toe my line, do my bidding, or I'm going to declare you as a terrorist. Which we're already seeing, guys, that the Republicans are primarying out the rhinos. We got rid of Liz Cheney and a bunch of other ones. But what does this mean to everybody else? This means if you love your country, if you represent, if you align yourself with the right wing of the political spectrum, you are now enemy of the current administration. And I don't want to put all of this squarely into the lap of Joe Biden. This has been a very, very, very long game. And I'm going to be honest, guys. The only two presidents that did not participate solely in this long game was Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump. And my theory behind that is neither of them were politicians. Ronald Reagan was an actor before he became a politician and president. Donald Trump, of course, businessman. But, and what I'm talking about, I'm putting a big check mark. It ain't open yet.
No. No, I just come rub some.
The big check mark is next to George W. Bush. And what is bad is right after he left office, everybody was all, putting up banners and billboards. You miss me yet? But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, regardless of how you feel about 9/11, was it real? Was it faked? Was it staged? Was it planned? What did the government, the American government, have a hand in it or not? While America wept for the thousands who died, while America watched cadaver dogs pulling up dead bodies, while America watched first responders digging through the rubble, the politicians put their checkmate in and disguised it with the most benign, the most American name they could give it, the Patriot Act. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, in order for a country the size of America to fall, it must rot it from the inside. It must be able to discern its targets. We learn these things from guerrilla warfare. Soldiers embedded in villages. This came from Vietnam, guys. A lot of people think a lot of our intelligence on this came from the Iraq War and stuff. But, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the populace must be surveilled. Targets must be acquired. And then they must be disarmed. The next half of that is going to be dramatic. The Supreme Court has already pushed back and has delayed the political onslaught on our Second Amendment rights. But there's always a workaround. And the biggest workaround is going to be the War Powers Act, guys. Plunge America into war. Give its president ultimate power. And you will see the country transform overnight. In one fell swoop, guys, the President of the United States, cloaked in black lights with red background, declared war on his political adversaries. Ooh. The ladies in the five on Fox News said an amazing thing I heard this morning. If you take out every time he used the word MAGA Republican and exchange that with Russia, China, Afghanistan, any one of our world rivals out there, this would have been a declaration of war. And truly, it was. But it was not up against a world power. It was against itself. The world should be a-changing, guys. I look out here, see the trees, hear the hustle and bustle of people going to church this morning, and I wonder, how much longer will this last? People waking up Sunday morning, cooking breakfast, enjoying their family, getting the day started. How much longer, guys? Let's go, Brandon.